brush video and just show you some of the most frequently used brushes that I use. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm going to show you the ones that I really like using. Hopefully this is helpful for you, so I'm going to jump right in and show you first the eye brushes. First brush, now some of these brushes are dirty because I just used them, but doesn't matter. Anyhow, so the first brush that I'm going to show you is the MAC 239. This is the 239 brush. And I use this for applying color onto the eyelid. This is a really basic brush. If you don't have any brushes by MAC and you want to get a MAC brush and you want to start your collection, I recommend getting this one. This is the 239. This in comparison, this one is the MAC 272, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell really, but this one has a slightly angled tip. I used to use this one a lot before, but now that I got the 239, I use this one more because it's nice and flat and it just really keeps its shape very well. So I would recommend the 239 brush. Then for crease brush, I have 3, and this is the MAC 217, this is the MAC 224, and this is the MAC 222. Now you don't need all of them. The one that I use most frequently is these two. This is the 224 and the 217. I use these most frequently. I have a brush comparison video that is comparing these 3, so I would recommend if you're deciding between one of those, I would recommend you check out the other video. Since I got these 2 brushes, I don't use the MAC 222 as much anymore. But these, definitely the 217 I think is really good because it's a sort of like a multi-purpose brush. You can use it for lots of different things, and this one is good for like a light wash of color, so those ones I use very frequently. So yeah, check out the other video if you want a review of those, just those 3 in detail. Then another one that I use a lot is the Stila No. 5 brush, and this is really good for highlighting. Like I use this mostly for highlighting just below my eyebrows, and MAC makes one that's similar. I think it's the 227. I don't have that one because it's a lot bigger, and I personally found it's too large for me, so this one is really good for Stila, and it's a bit smaller, so it's a bit more precise. So that's the Stila No. 5 brush. I use that all the time. Then some other brushes that I use a lot is the Bobbi Brown. This is the Bobbi Brown smudge brush. This is like a pencil brush, and a similar one from MAC would be the MAC 219. So I just have the Bobbi Brown one, so I like that one a lot as well. That's good for like detail work. Then another brush that I use a lot is a small angle. Now this one is by Quo, which is a Canadian drugstore brand. You can buy that I think at Shoppers Drug Mart. But you don't need to get, I don't think you really need a MAC one for this. You just need some kind of angle brush. It's really good for, some people use this for eyelining. I personally like to use this for my eyebrows, so that's one I use a lot as well. Then I also really like this one. This is the Sephora No. 17 pointed eyeliner brush, and I got this from Sephora, and this is just a really good, very precise eyeliner. So I use that for my fluid lines, and yeah, it's really precise, so it's good to, like, if you want to make a nice wing or something, I use that for the fluid liners. Another one that I picked up from Sephora is this one, and this is the Sephora Smudge Brush No. 14, and it is natural bristles, and this is really good for smudging. Like if you want sort of like a smoky eyeliner and you use like pencil eyeliners, you can smudge out the line, or this is really detailed to get like underneath, just like on the lower lash line and things like that. So that's that's another one that I like. That's the Sephora No. 14 smudge brush. And another one that I use frequently is this one by Afterglow, and this is the Afterglow concealer brush. So you can get that on the Afterglow website, but there's other good concealer brushes. It's just really good to get, like, because I get sometimes dark circles like here on the inner part, so it's very precise to get underneath as well and on that inner corner. So those are pretty much all the eye brushes that I use very frequently. So yeah, those are the ones that I really like. Now for face brushes, definitely one that I use a lot is the MAC 187, often duplicated, but yeah, it's never really, I think this is the best one that is made of this type of stippling brush, and I use this mainly for foundation, and I use it for blush as well. I use it for mineral skin finishes. Yeah, it's very versatile, and I love this brush. This is the MAC 187. The 188, I picked this up recently. This is a smaller version of the 187, so this is the 188. So this is really good for highlighting because you can get into smaller areas. If I was to start out with picking one or the other, I'd get the MAC 187 first. But this is a really good additional brush to have for like highlighting and things like that. Then I use a contour brush. Now I have two. This is the MAC 168 and this is the MAC 109. A lot of people like using this for foundation, and I tried it out and I personally don't really like it for foundation, but this is an excellent contouring brush. Like contouring is when you put like a darker color to sort of define your face. The MAC 168 is good as well. I mean, I think they're both good. So one or the other. I mean, you don't have to get both again. So then another brush that I use quite a bit is this one. This is a crown brush and I don't know the exact name of it. I'll try and put it on either on the top here or on the side. This is just a large paddle face brush and I use this for dusting powder like all over because it does cover a larger area. So I think having a large paddle face brush like this is really good. You can use it for lots of different things. Some people use it for bronzer as well. I use that mostly for powder though. Another one that I like is this one. This is also a crown brush, but again, I think this is called the Italian Badger Small Blush Brush or something. I'll put the name again more precisely. And I just use that for blush. That's a good one as well. I like it. And of course, the MAC 182. This is a great kabuki brush. I use this for applying mineral foundation or for all over powder, any kind of powder product that you want to apply on a larger area. This is really, really an excellent brush. And I know this brush is very expensive, but I definitely think that this is worth it for to get. I know a lot of people think that MAC brushes are expensive, and they are, but I definitely think that brushes are something that you should definitely invest in because it will improve your makeup. Like as soon as I started buying more high-end brushes, my makeup looks improved by like 100%. So, you know, you don't have to buy them all at once. Buy them as you go. Start replacing your cheaper sort of drugstore brushes if you want, and they'll last you a long time. If you want to find out how I clean and maintain brand brushes, I'll have the link to that on the side as well. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!